Running a business can be extremely difficult, and on this channel I talk about that briefly on videos, but there are tools out there that can make it a slight bit easier, like help you get working capital or help you get a little cash back. Those tools I'm talking about are business credit cards. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite business credit cards. Let's get into it. And like I said, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite business credit cards, but they do have a very good reputation in the credit card space. But if you're interested in signing up for any of these business credit cards, I will try to link them below the best I can. Starting at number 5 with the PayPal Business Cashback Card. So this card is for those PayPal users, not really, because you still get 2% cashback unlimited on all purchases. And for anybody that watch any of my other videos, they know that I'm on Team Cashback, meaning for every purchase you make with this card, you get 2% cashback, which is kind of wild for a business credit card because a business credit card is looked at a little differently than a personal credit card. But if you were to shop using PayPal, you actually get 3% cash back unlimited, which that is a whole tier up. And I actually have this business credit card and I can actually vouch for this. It's actually very accurate. So anytime I try to do anything business related to where I have to make a purchase online, I always try to go through PayPal because I would get 3% cash back rather than 2% cash back. And this is probably one of the highest business cashback cards there is because of that PayPal 3% cash back with any purchase. So I would put this on a high scale. This card also has no annual fees. It also offers fraud protection. You also get 2-year extended warranty on purchases, cell phone protection, identity theft protection. So PayPal don't seem to take every issue as serious as other issuers. It takes them a bit of time to get any kind of problem disputed. So I actually had an issue with PayPal and it took an extremely long time before it was actually resolved, but the problem was fixed and they did take care of everything. So as far as the problem being fixed, it was, so I can't say it was a bad job, but the experience wasn't the best. If you like grade A service, which I know everybody does, but if that's a super red flag to you, then this card probably wouldn't be the best fit for your wallet. But if you're one of those people, as long as the problem is resolved in somewhat of a timely fashion, I'm okay, then this card still might be a good fit. That's probably the only negative with the PayPal Business Cash Card that I had personally. Also, back on a positive note, you get free employee cards and you get immediate access to your credit line whenever you're approved with the virtual account number. But in order to even get the PayPal Business Cashback Card, you do need to go through a few steps and you do have to actually be eligible to be able to get this card. 1, you have to have a PayPal business account. 2, you have to be in business for at least a year. And 3, you have to make at least $5,000 or more in revenue with your business that you're applying for the PayPal Business Cashback Card with. But on the bright side, it is a soft pull whenever you apply for the PayPal Business Cashback Card. But whenever you do actually accept the approved amount, that is a hard pull. So keep that in mind for whenever you are applying for the card. Overall, I would say this is a very good card and is an extremely good cashback card. And for it to be a business credit card and you get that much in cash back is amazing. But it does have its negatives, so you just got to take it with a grain of salt. But that's pretty much the PayPal Business Cashback Card. Number 4 on the list is the American Express Blue Business Plus Card. And for anybody that watched my channel, they know I am Team Cashback and not Team Travel. So it's kind of surprising that I will put this on this list, but it is a good card. This card has no annual fees. It even has a welcome bonus. You get 15,000 MR points when you spend $3,000 within the first 3 months of having this card, and that's a pretty good welcome bonus. You get 2x MR points on the first $50,000 spent each year, 1x MR points after that. Plus, you earn an additional point for every dollar spent of eligible travel purchases made on Amex.com. You also could use this card beyond your credit limit using expanded buying power, which I actually wouldn't advise, but with the business credit card, it does not affect your personal credit when the utilization is maxed out. Not saying that I would do that, but it is one of the things that is a perk with using a business card versus using a personal card. But make sure you try your best to use it for only business expenses. But the amount you spent over your limit isn't unlimited, and it actually adjusts with the card's utilization, payment history, credit record, and financial resources known to American Express. Number 3 on the list is actually one of my favorite business credit cards, and I do have this one personally, but it is the American Express Business Prime card. And basically, this one is for businesses that uses Amazon a lot, because you get 5% cash back when you shop on Amazon.com. So that's one of the biggest perks with this card. This is also a metal card and it has no annual fees. 2 things I love about this credit card. So I did mention the 5% cash back that you get on Amazon.com, but you also have the option of getting 90-day terms, meaning you don't have to pay for whatever you're buying immediately. You have 90 days of that term agreement, but you can use that at Amazon.com, AWS, Amazon Business, and also Whole Foods. But you only get that 5% cash back for the first $120,000 that you spend. After that is 1% cash back on all purchases. With this card, you also get 2% cash back at US restaurants, gas stations, and wireless telephone services, and 1% cash back on all other purchases, which, like I said, I have this business credit card personally, and it is one of my favorites, and I do shop at Amazon a lot for my business. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're interested in signing up for any of these business cards, I will link them below. Okay, so number 2 on the list is the only business card I do not have other than the Blue Business Plus card. Have one very similar, but not the Plus. But the number 2 card on the list is the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card. I'm very interested in getting this card. Actually, this will be my next business card, but I do have to wait a period of time. Let's talk a little bit about it. First and foremost, this card does not have an annual fee. Also, this one does have a sign-up bonus. You get $750 after you spend $6,000 within the first 3 months of having this card, which that one is a bit hefty to try to get to, but I mean, if you're spending things on your business or you're just starting your business, typically it does take around $6,000 to get the ball rolling. You get unlimited 1.5% cash back rewards on every purchase, which is good. It's not quite that 2% you get with some other business cards, but 1.5% isn't terrible. 0% intro APR for 12 months after opening the account, which is great because that is probably the time where you're spending the most money. So that first 12 months of opening this card, you have a 0% APR added to your overall balance. So there's no interest on the money that you're spending in the first 12 months of having this card. So you can pay that balance off without there being any interest that build up on there. Also, you can redeem rewards for cash back, gift cards, and travel and more through the Chase Unlimited rewards, free employee cards, and you also get 5% cash back on Lyft rides all the way up till March 2025, which is pretty neat for people who use Lyft. And this card has a bunch of different features packed in, so I'm going to name a few off real quick. Auto rental collision damage waiver, purchase protection, extended warranty protection, travel and emergency assistance services, and roadside dispatch. That's just some of the things that I love about the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card. That's why I plan on getting it next. And the number 1 business credit card on my list is the American Express Blue Business Cash card. And I know I talked about the Blue Business Plus card, but me personally, because I am team cash back, I'm going to put cash above the travel points. But of course, I know opinions are opinions and people are going to see it completely different, but let's talk about it a bit. First and foremost, this card does not have an annual fee. You also get $250 once you spend $3,000 within the first 3 months of having this card, and you will get that $250 in a statement credit. And you get 2% cash back on all eligible purchases up to $50,000 per calendar year. If you do manage to spend $50,000 before the year is up, after that, you get 1% cash back on all purchases. With the Blue Business Cash card, you also get things like car rental loss and damage insurance, extended warranties, and purchase protection. Personally, me having this card, I would say this is my favorite business card because simplicity is key. Those are my top 5 business credit cards that I would recommend to pretty much anybody that's running a business and serious about growing their business. I feel like these business credit cards can help. But with that being said, I'll see y'all on the next one.